Hello, I'm Drawing Pin and welcome to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager, where we've got our own creative team, Pinwheel Racing, and we are in the GT Challenger series. We're in Season 2, we've done 3 races now. First couple of races were rough, I'm not going to lie, but last race actually picked up. Lau managed to get 7th because he did a 1-stop, and Shen got like 13th, I think, so she did really well. She did a 2-stop. And that worked out well. I mean, it's starting to turn around considering we had 17 points, I think it was last in the last time. We've gained a lot of points, but we've got to get 6th. So we're still 28 points off 6th. So we're not out of the woods yet, but that was a step in the right direction. We need to keep that momentum going and get those results. So let's jump into the mail straight away, and we're going to check out the news. We had a mistake free again. We're doing really well. The gearbox is built, so we'll go and look at that in a minute. Let's take the interview. There are rumours that you accepted a bribe. These rumours are completely untrue. We're going to say that. Okay, yeah, that pissed the chairman off. I think if I said yes, I took a bribe, I think that hits your marketability, I'm going to say, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't think I've ever been stupid enough to say that, to be honest. But yeah, pissing the chairman off is fine. I'm okay with that. Let's come over here. We've got like 5 hires, but we definitely want to swap out some people now. Tyres and fixing. We're going to get you in there. Our pit crew has been performing really well, so that was definitely money worth invested, well invested. Well, what about you? Refuel and tyres. Let's go and look at the new people. Well, straight away we're going to get rid of you because you have a mistake chance. You kind of suck, but I guess you're okay. I mean, nobody is really blowing me away right at this moment. You're okay, but I think we'll probably hold you in a reserve just in case we need you. But I think for now we're early enough into the season that we can still swap around people and keep everyone fresh. So I think we're going to go here. We'll go tyres and refuel. You're okay. We might want to think about tyres and fixing. We're going to have to go there with you. That's slightly down on what I'd like, but it's decent enough. To be honest, these numbers are still really good. Maybe the rear jack, if we got anybody for the rear jack. And the front jack. So you could do the front jack, but you're not particularly great, but you could do it. We're going to lose a little bit of time. But you go in the rear, you're not going to change it massively. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we're in the double figures already in Season 2, and that is really good with the pit crew. So we just got to keep an eye out for some these sort of legendary type drivers, or, sorry, mechanics, engineers, mechanics. Yeah, we'll go pit crew. Pit crew, there we go, go with that. Right, and let's come over here now, because we'll... got the gearbox. We're going to wait for that to be repaired. Ooh, look at that. Gearbox is going up slowly. We are making really good gearboxes. Engines are a letdown, but as I said before, this is absolutely probably some of the worst picks. It's just absolutely awful. And then, this, we've not had much luck with this random component, to be honest. So I think what we'll do is just jump straight into... Let's go with suspension, because we don't have very good suspension. And... oh boy, okay, and here we go. We've got more rubbish picks. We could go there, but I'm kind of tempted to gamble the part on this one. Just go with the component, and then we got a third pick. We can have 3 picks, so we could go that, and that for the next one. But again, there we go. That's a case in point. That is terrible. So yeah, let's build that. It's only going to take 10 days to build. So we have that, but I don't know whether we'll actually use it for Beijing, but we'll have it and we'll gamble the component. So let's build that one. It only costs 200k, so that's fine. That is one thing, the parts are really cheap. So let's move it on, and we'll get to the car repair, and the factory actually should be built very soon. Yes, the factory should be built as soon as the car repair is done. I'd have thought the factory would be built. So that's really good. So let's get to the car repair, and then we can sort out what we're going to do with the reliability. Okay, so there we go. As you can probably tell, new buildings are available. The car repair was ready, but it was just a couple of hours later for the HQ, so I just pushed it on a little bit further because I wanted to get that open. Let's actually just go straight to the HQ now and have a look, because we've unlocked 4 new buildings. So there we go, we've got a nice shiny factory level 2. I'd quite like the design center to be level 2. That kind of opens everything up, but I mean, failing that, probably a test track is probably the way to go. Start up and in that cornering and overtaking for the drivers, or the telemetry center for for smoothness and consistency. And obviously, you know, you get to build great engines and gearboxes, etc. But I think we're probably going to go with a test track. But I think, to be honest, first it's probably going to be the design center upgrade. That'll help us out design parts just that little bit quicker. It's not a lot, but it does help a little bit. Anyway, let's come over here, because we're not going to do that now, because we oh, okay, that's going to be, ooh, that's interesting. That is interesting. What if we put the gearboxes in as well? No, don't do that. So those are going to be really nicely done. That gearbox is really, yeah, we could get those totally done for the race. I think we're going to chuck that in though as well. That gearbox is going to take a lot of work, but I think we can get these up to like 80, and we'll throw that gearbox and, no, sorry. Oh, that one's already maxed out. Okay. Well, we might as well throw, the brakes are in. Okay, everything's here. Well, we might as well throw the suspension in as well then, and they're going to take 61 days. They're on a passive tick, but you know, they do eventually go up, so that's all good. So yeah, I think we're just going to do that and let those roll. And those suspension, we might swap those out when they get to like 80%, 90%, something like that. I think I might take some of these parts out and just focus solely on that, and maybe what is that actually what to be thinking about? We could do with doing the brakes as well. Brakes and suspension really need some work, but I think these are the more important parts, because the brakes and suspension don't take that long to fix, so we can fix them. It's not ideal, I know, but I think right now, I think get those parts finished, and then we're good to go. So yeah, let's do that. Let's roll on, and we'll get to the suspension being built, I think. Right, so here we are. The suspension has been built, and what did we get? Oh man, we got that again, really? Oh well. Yeah, that random component just not working out for us well in this playthrough. We're just not getting anything good. I mean, that's okay, but as I say, we're not going to fit the softs that much, but I think we are going to use them a little bit more. Shen worked out well, but I think if we can do one stops, that's generally what we're going to aim for. So we're going to go with the harder compound, which is generally the medium, but still, you know, you take a gamble, that's what you get. So, oh well, I think we'll go with the brakes this time, and to be honest, I think I'm just going to go with that, although I'm kind of tempted to go with that, to be honest, just for the improved tyre wear. Do you know what? I think the 10% reliability is probably worth it to us right now, because I don't think our brakes are much more reliable than that anyway. So they're going to be done 7 days before the race, so we could actually use those. So yeah, let's just build that, and we'll just go with a straight 30, because as I say, this has not been working out for us well, so I think I'll just go with a straight up 30 that we can use. So yeah, let's go with that. I think that's the way to go. 400k as well. Wow, those are more expensive than the suspension. Okay, so I came over here and I took out the engines, because although they're at 70%, they're actually more like 80% when you look at the red zone. So, you know, they're decent enough, but they're not great. That gearbox got to 80, and then I was just going to focus on this gearbox, but I wonder, did that say brakes or suspension? It was brakes, wasn't it? I wonder if we throw some of this stuff in. I don't know whether we're going to get to use that gearbox. It would be nice to use it though, just because it's got a nice boost. But at the same time, I do think we really need these parts reliable. So I think we're just going to work on these parts now, and then when those brakes come in, we'll probably swap out some of these, maybe like the suspensions or something, because they're not a critical part. And I'll drop in one of those. I think that's what we'll do, because we just move reliability across the board, really. And we might not use that gearbox. You know, the other one's 75%, so it's not too bad. I don't think that one's going to get there. So yeah, let's move it on, and we'll get to a dilemma or something. Well, the brakes will be done in about a week anyway, so we'll come back for that. Right, there we are. The brakes have been finished. So let's go over here, and we might just start thinking about some parts for next season now. I might throw this in, or I might take a gamble on the component. I think we're going to go with that. It's a little bit cheaper as well, isn't it? 100k cheaper, and it builds a little bit faster, so I think we'll go with that. We're not going to run it, obviously, but I think we go with that and we'll store it for next season. Get up to speed. Hopefully we get a good component, but as I say, our luck has been this thing all the time. So yeah, you know, hopefully we get something good, but we haven't had anything good of late. So, but I think it's worth it. Do we just go with the 30? We could just go with a straight up 30 performance, couldn't we? For the next season, because you don't take these, you know, those only apply when you put the softs or something on, and you don't, it doesn't give you any extra performance, and you don't take it with you next season. So I'm kind of thinking maybe just a straight up 30 performance, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with a straight up performance. That's not been working out for us well, so I think we're just going to go with that one. It's a guaranteed performance. It's a 241 engine. I think it's worth it. Let's go with that. There we are. That's all that done, and then I've just left all these parts the way they were. See how they did. Yeah, I'd say I don't think we're going to get to use that. I'm kind of tempted to drop that suspension out, and we'll put this set of brakes in, because to be honest, those brakes are as good as what we've got anyway, so we may as well use these brakes. And we may as well just now work on those. 28 days, so we could get reliability quite high. I think we'll probably switch over once we get these to about 70-80%, probably switch over to the engines and the gearboxes. Hopefully by, as I say, hopefully by Black Sea we're really reliable and we can start stripping weight out of the car like big time, and you know, we can actually start pushing on the car as well, because that's really what's hurting us right now. But yeah, I think we'll leave it at that and we'll get to Beijing. Right, so here we are. We're just now about ready to go off to Beijing, and wow, look at that. Our head down. We've built like 2 buildings. We've got the second. My God, okay, everyone's headquarters must be terrible. We've got like a factory level 2 upgrade and a scouting facility. That's all we've got. Wow, do you know what? Speaking of which, we haven't... do we want to piss it? That's surely going to take more than that off of him. We'll go with that. We haven't hit the chairman up for money. Let's say it's only like $500,000, but yeah, he's really going to be pissed off. My job is going to be at risk. We got to do well. Are we waiting for sponsors? No, we're not. So how did the car do? Yeah, you know, that's pretty reliable. What is the next race? We might as well slot those parts in: engines, gearboxes, and brakes. So I think, to be honest, I think we'll just take that one out. And we may as well put like this engine in. There we go. Let's do that, and then that's all set up for next race, and we'll try and get all that reliable. And yeah, engines, gearboxes, and brakes. To be honest, I might take those brakes out, and we're going to put that other set of gearboxes in. There we go. To be honest, let's just take the brakes out totally, and we'll put the engines and gearboxes in. Those are the 2 I want first. They take the longest to fix, so therefore we don't want to fix those. So let's get those done. Right, let's come over here. We're going to select that as our sponsor. We've got some parts to fit, so let's come over here. We're going to go with those brakes because, as I say, they're way better than what Lau's using, and they're more reliable now. I think we're still going to stick with that gearbox for now. I know that's pretty decent, but I think that extra 10% almost reliability, I know there's a big hit on performance, but I think we're going to go with that. And yeah, as I say, you may as well take those because they are slightly more reliable than that. So yeah, car's started to get there, but we're not ready to strip any weight out of it just yet, but you know, it's starting to look pretty decent now. So let's do that. And what are we looking at? Medium wear, low burn, 33 laps, and it's going to be wet. Interesting. It's going to be quite hot though. Practice is going to be wet, and the qualifying is going to be dry, and rain is going to be in the race. Okay, I think we're probably going to go with like a Inter or something, go with a wet weather setup. I think that's what we're going to bank on anyway. So right, I shall cut away and go off and do some practicing, and I'll see everyone back for Q1. Welcome to Q1 here at the Beijing circuit, where it is of course nice and dry, and it's supposed to remain to dry for the entire qualifying. Practice was dry up until about the last 4 or 5 minutes. I did go with the intermediate tyres. I mean, we might as well select it, but it's not really going to be much use. Gambling on that being a wet race. Light-footed on the super soft, we might as well take it, but as I say, we don't actually use the super softs. like we used like 3 races, I think, and that's it. So yeah, it's kind of useless. We got like 97, I think. Oh, 98 or maybe a 97, something like that. I don't think we're really. I don't think we're ready to strip any weight just yet. We're kind of getting there. Maybe next race we could start stripping some of the weight out of the engines or something. But I think for now we're not really there yet. So we'll leave it the way it is, I think, for now. But yeah, we really need to start stripping some weight as well. That's really going to help us out. But let's jump right into qualifying 1, and we will just go right out there. Might as well. Let's just, yeah, tyres are all good. Let's do it. And yeah, Form 10 as well, damn. And Lau's got 9.8, oh my god. Okay, I didn't notice that. That is really good, wow. Okay, I like it. Okay, well, Form's dropping like a stone, especially with Lau, but there we go. He's already down to 8.4. 8.3, yeah. She's holding it, so she's gone purple, but obviously, yeah, Lau's gone purple. He is the better driver, he does have the better car, so, you know, that's what I expect. Let's just see how far off the pace we are. And there we go, that's pretty good. They're both pretty close to each other. 0.7, 0.8, okay, that's not bad. We're under the second at the moment, but there are people setting some purple sectors, so I expect us to go over that second behind. But for the moment, we're not doing too bad, I feel. Okay, yeah, we're slowly dropping that. Yeah, right, we're dropping. Oh no. Okay, we're not last. Yes, we're not last. Okay, right, let's speed it up. We've got to go out there again. We're going to go for that sort of 2 minutes. There we go. Shen, you go first. Out you go. A little bit of time. There we go. Then we're going to send Lau out now. Give him a fresh set of boots. There he goes. And then let's go. I don't think anybody else is going to set, and many people are going to set a time, so I don't seem to work out this qualify. Oh, right, they're all on outlaps. I'll shut up. Are they all going to make it, though? Yeah, I think most of them are, but some of them might not make it. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's a few people there didn't make it, so we've got one race against one person. So we should get into qualifying session 2. They both hit greens. Greens 13. Well done, Lau. Shen didn't really improve. I think she might have improved a little bit, but yeah, okay, we got into qualifying 2. That's really our target. We're just slightly off that by, yeah, a couple of tenths. So if we can hit that target, we're doing good. And both Form 10 as well. Well done. That was impressive. Now, welcome to Beijing, and it's Q2, and of course it's dry. Pretty sure it's supposed to stay that way. Well, we can't really see out in a couple of minutes, but let's send Lau straight out. He may as well just jump straight out there. He's already got a set of tyres on. No, we don't want to watch Shen because she's not in this one. Okay, yeah, that form's dropping like a stone again, although it's not quite as bad as it was last time, but it's not great. Perfect, perfect. Okay, that's good. There's going to be high grip on the track as well, so assuming there was rain, that's going to wash all that away, but so you best get out there early. Set purple, but obviously, yeah, that's going to be destroyed as soon as, you know, Scanstrom and all these others jump in. I think that's Marshall as well, they're doing really well. So that's not bad, I hope. Okay, 1.1 off, yeah, that's not good. 1.2. Yeah, alright, that wasn't a good lap. We're aiming for 12th, but I don't think we're going to get it. Not this time, this doesn't look good. So we're going to, we'll sit there, we'll wait for the 2-minute mark, and then we're going to go out again and do one flying lap. We're going to wait for about 2 minutes as well, I think. Right, there we go. Let's send him out. Last gasp. Let's go. Let's see if we can improve this. We need a couple of tenths. We need 3 tenths to get above that sponsor target. So we need to see green sectors. Everybody's out as well. They're doing greens. Yeah, I think this is going to be tough. In lap, he didn't improve, and he's gone green in the first sector. That's good. Come on. Second sector. Nah. I've gone white. That's it. No. I don't think he's done it. No. Didn't improve. That is a shame. Yeah, we just can't. That one jump, 13th to then 4th to 12th, we just cannot bridge that gap this season for some reason. We're just not able to hit that sponsor target as well as we were last season. That is a shame. It's a 125k a race we're losing. Welcome to Beijing on race day where it's dry, but it is supposed to rain, and I kind of banked on rain because I went with the intermediate tyre. So, of course, up till lap 8 it's not going to rain. So, yeah, it's probably going to be like this, where it's going to be lap 25 where it rains. When I gamble on the wet weather, it never normally pays off. So, we'll select it though. You know, light footed on the super soft is completely useless. And we're going to come in here. I think we're just going to go medium tyres. It's reasonably hot as well, so the softs is going to heat up. I think we're just going to go medium tyre and try and go as long as we can into this. We're not going to be able to do a one stop. It's going to be a two stop. But I think we start with a medium and then maybe go on to the soft. It just depends when this heavy rain comes in. So I think we'll go medium and plan to go long, and we'll adapt afterwards. Same with Shen. I think she's going to do the same. Go with that medium tyre. There we go, that's all fine. As I say, we can't strip any weight out, but I think we can go with an attack and an overtake straight out of the gate. I think we're okay to do that. We'll just have to manage it, but we'll push a little bit, I think, to start with. It was dry again in the qualifying one, or Q3, sorry, so they're all locked into those tyres again. So that's all fine. Or even Q2, that's more like it. Right, there we go. And away we go. It comes. Oh, there we are. Someone's locked up and gone wide, but they're not actually last. Okay. Wow, that's impressive. You are not last, even though you locked up and went really wide. Damn. Okay, Shen's battling down the back, but Lau is doing well. See how it goes. We're not quite ready to hit that boost yet. I think we're going to keep the attack and the overtake going for a little bit longer, get a bit more heat in the tyres. Everyone's going to hit those boosts now, so I think we'll probably do the same. See if we can get past somebody. No. But we got right onto the back of them. There we go, on the inside, on the outside, through the middle. Go Lau. Come on Lau. There we go. When we can push on the car, we're not doing too bad. And Shen's up to 16th. We will start now thinking about turning the everything. We'll turn the driving style down because, you know, the tyres are going to heat up. We still can't see any rain just yet, so we're just going to assume that the rain is going to come late. We'll adapt afterwards. Hopefully by the time we come in for our first pit stop, we might just be able to see where that rain is going to fall, and then we can go with a soft tyre or go with another medium or something. If we can't see it, I think we'll just go with the medium tyre again when we come in. And, you know, I think that's about all we can do, really. Damn it, I want revenge. Yeah, I want you to as well. But we've backed off. I suspect they're all running high engine overtake modes. AI seems to do that. So, you know, we'll keep an eye on the gearboxes and the engines. But I think we'll run high for now. Just try and stay with these guys a little bit. What's our lap times? 24s, 24.2, 24.2, pretty much the same lap time. 23.5, so yeah, not the fastest, but definitely not the slowest, but definitely not the fastest either, so not great. I think we might start conserving. Let's conserve a little bit, and I think we'll back up on the engine now. Just kind of worried about the car. I just want to nurse it home more than anything. Yeah, still no sign of rain. So I'm just really hoping that intermediate, as I say, when I don't go for that, normally it rains straight away and it's wet for the entire race. Our front runners are starting to come in now and take their first pit stop. But yeah, when I normally go, oh no, I'm not going to want to go with the soft tyre or something, or the medium tyre, it rains for the entire race. If I plan for the wet race, it doesn't rain. So, you know, what are you going to do? Okay, yeah, the front runners are starting to come in now. So I think we're just going to conserve this tyre and try and go as long as we can. And that'll help us as well with the reliability. So yeah, there's a bunch of people going to come in the pits. And, ooh, look at that. Rain at lap, like, 13, say? 12? Something like that. It's a little sign of dampness. I think we keep this. I think we may even go back up. We may even go with a backup. and just try not to stop. I think that is the way to go for us, is just try and get this. We got to try and get to that lap 14ish. Yeah, it's going to get wet, so we want to try and get as close to lap 16 as we can. We're not going to get to 16, but we've got to get as close as we can. To be honest, I'm kind of tempted to back up for a couple of laps. Just really conserve that with Lau. Shen, she's doing alright. She's 11. It's holding there. Obviously, that is going to really slow us down, but I think it's worth it, because people are going to push and then put the Inter on with a lap or two, a couple of laps early. If we can kind of hold that off. Let's go there, and we'll go with a bit of a boost as well, just to try and you know, keep us competitive. There we are. 8.9, 8.8. We've got really good form. That's very rare to have both my drivers on form. That's strange. 9. Okay. Okay. Yeah. There we go. That's it, Lau. You're towing the line. 8.7. I like it. Yeah. It's going to get wet. So I think we just hold off. Stay with this. That's conserved us. Let's go back to conserve, because I don't want to cool the tyres down too much. But we definitely want to get another 4 or 5 laps out of these, which I think we can do, as long as we stay on the conserve. We're going to be slow as anything, but I think, you know, if you pit now, it's going to cost you. These guys are going to pit, it's going to cost them, because they're going to have to pit in a few more laps time. In about 4 or 5 laps time, about 5 laps time, they're going to need to come in anyway. So pitting now is going to be disastrous, so we definitely don't want to do that. I think this is the way to go for us. How long the rain's going to last, I don't know, but it's going to be enough that we're going to need Inter tyres. But we want to try and get to that last, you know, yeah, we want to try and get to lap 15 really, 14, 15, something like that, where it really spikes up. That little damp period in a lap or two's time, I'm not too worried about that. If we have to pit both on the same lap, there is a bit of a gap that if we just change the tyres, we can probably do that, because we're going to have to stop twice anyway. We're going to have to stop again, so I think we're okay to both pit on the same lap. I don't really want to do that, but I think that's our choice that we've got. I think we're just going to keep backing up, because people are going to start putting the Inters on, but it's way too early for that. Way too early for that, so you're going to be really slow. I think we're going to back up a bit more. Tyres are getting really cold, I know that, but we got to do it. Yeah, people are coming in. They're all going to go on Inters, but it's way too early for that. Tyre wear's getting bad. We're going to go conserve. Going to go conserve again. I think we're going to try and get one more lap after this, and then Shen is definitely going to come in after that one lap. But for right now, I think we're still okay to stay out for another lap. I think we're okay for it. I'm going to go up to medium driving style, and we're going to go for it. Joe, we're even just going to go push with him, I think. Going to turn the engines up. Yeah, let's turn the engines up as well. We're going to go for it, as it's not that damp, so we should be pretty quick right now. Okay, let's pit you, and we're going to go into tyre there. We're going to leave the fuel the way it is, because we don't know how long it's going to be. We're going to have to pit again anyway. Going to get 14 to 16 laps out of this. There's 20 laps to go, so we are going to pit again anyway, so we'll put the fuel in then. If we leave the fuel the way it is, it means he doesn't have to slow Shen down anymore than as needed. We're going to leave the brakes. We're probably going to have to fix the brakes at the next pit stop when the fuel goes in. I think that's the way to go. And then you are going to do exactly the same. Gonna leave your fuel as well. How's your parts looking? Your parts actually look pretty good. Okay, interesting. And yeah, let's do that. So I'll get you to push as well. So there's a bit of a gap. There's 3.5 seconds, so there's not a massive gap, but there is a bit of a gap. And we've pulled a bit away from these guys, but now we're starting to get to the point where we're going to want these Inters on. They're on. She's waited a little bit, but I think that was the way to go for us. So out we go. There we are. 5th and 6th. Perfect. And we're going to get them to just go like this for like a lap or two, and then we're going to switch them down, because you know, we're not I don't really want them to push. So But that's good. 5th and 6th, I like it. And then it just depends what the weather does. But we're going to try and go long, and then we'll try and anticipate the weather. And, you know, there we go. Come on, boost it. Right, let's back off now. Let's back off with both drivers because we want to conserve that. His brakes are looking bad. His gearbox is looking bad. And the suspension doesn't look good either, and we're only just halfway through the race. Shen's actually apart from her engine, the rest of it looks pretty good, so I'm kind of pleased with that. I think we may just conserve now. Let's conserve, and up till lap 25 it's going to be wet, but it looks like the weather might tailor out at the end there, but it's hard to know. I don't know, but we're just got to keep an eye on it. So we just got to go as long as we can now. And we may switch down the engines as well, because hers are not so bad, but his engine and gearbox do not look good. So I think we're going to switch Lau's engine down as well. And to be honest, I think we're going to switch Shen's down as well. We're just going to try and bring the car home now. We're going to lose a lot of places on this one, but I think we've got to do it. Just go as long as we can now. Try and get 9 laps out of it if we can. Get to like lap 25 at least is where we want to get to. Maybe a bit further into the race than that, and see where we stand. And then we'll have to fix like brakes or something, but maybe not. We'll see how we go. I think we might be okay with Shen and not fix anything. I'm going to stay at this, but we are going to be slow. That is going to be our main issue, but everyone else is going to be a lot quicker than us, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is. I think we've got to go with this though. Still 9 and 8.8 on the form as well. Damn, that is really good. We just can't afford any fixes right now, so we've got to just try and nurse the car home now and really get that reliability up. We need that reliability for the second half of the season, because I think we're on a good position here to try and, you know, push and get some points. It looks like it's going to dry out, but I mean, you know, I can't tell yet, but it looks like it might dry out by, you know, by lap 30 or something. It might be really dry. It might just be doing the last few laps on you know, like soft tires or something. So it's tough. I think we get another. Ooh, hang on, what's that? Yeah, okay, right. Your brakes are really toast. Yours, to be honest, they're not much better, but we might get away with it. But right now, Lau is 26.0, 26.7. I mean, it's not doing too bad. Everyone's way quicker, but, you know, one, they've got better cars. Ooh, you're in getting a part fixed. I like it. Fix the whole car. Go on. You know you want to. That's it. Just keep fixing away. No, don't finish. Yeah, I might be wet till the end. If it's like the last 2 or 3 laps, it's probably just stay out on those inter tyres and, you know, just suck it up. But I think for now we'll just keep. I think we'll just keep doing what we're doing. I think this is our best bet. Let's go, and we'll go there as well. Get some boosts on the go. There we are. A few more people have jumped into the pits. So we've just got to nurse the car around. But yeah, brakes have got to be fixed. I think we're going to try and risk everything else. Brakes have got to be fixed. I think we're going to risk Shen and just not fix anything. But his brakes have got to be fixed. Yeah, I think it's into till the end. Okay, that's fine. So in that case, I think we are going to start thinking in a lap or two's time. We're going to turn the car up, just push on the tyres a little bit. Oh god, brakes are gone. Yeah, okay. So his brakes have already gone, so we've got to fix those brakes. So I think we'll turn the engine up a little bit, and over here as well. Yeah, yours is not much better. We'll turn them up, and we'll get them to start moving a little bit quicker. I'm hoping we can put them both in on the same lap as well. I think we might be okay to do that. Right, so I think we maybe bring you in this lap. No, I think we're going to risk one more. I think everybody's going to stop again apart from these guys down here, so that is fine. It's going to be like soft tyres right at the end there, but I just don't think it's going to be worth the pit stop and the time. Right, let's go with another one. We're up into third, we're up into second. Okay, Lau, you come in, get that on. Get 7 laps of fuel. Do we just want? I think we just want 7. No, we'll get an extra lap just in case we do push. Going to fix that part, that alone, and that's it. And we're going to risk a fast one. There we go, and he's coming in. And then I think Shen might do another lap. No, she's far enough. But no, I don't want to risk it. It's going to have a part problem. 10 up to form 10, nice. Okay, yeah, Shen's going to do one more lap then. Yeah, she's going to do one more lap and then she's going to come in right at the end there. So there we go, she's going to come in now. Get like that amount of fuel, that's fine. I think we're going to repair that part as well. There we are. Do we repair it? Can't really push on it, but there's only... no, we're not repairing that. There's only 6 laps left when she gets round. No. Oh, hang on, did I... Let's just make sure I did that. I'm not sure whether I actually changed everything. Right, there we go. That. Leave that. Leave that. That's fine. Right. Go. And then there he is. He's okay. He's not going to push the car at all until the very end. Brakes more reliable, yeah, but the rest of the car's just not there. 11th though, there's a load of people going to stop. So that is good. Oh wow. Yeah, he's in a different time zone to us. Yeah. She's gonna risk the no. Oh, come on! The first mistake of the season. Oh my god, that was a big one. 4.4 seconds. Ah, that cost her a big chunk of time. Damn it. Oh, that was a shame. She'd have been a place or two higher then, I think. Right, that's it. This is where it is. 5 laps to go. Car does not look good at all, but we're just going to keep going round. I think we can make it work. Yeah, yours, it's a shame. That was a shame. That kind of cost her then. She was doing well and let down by the pit crew. Kind of need her to have scored up a bit higher than that. That is a shame. Yeah, she's dropping down the order now. Come on, Shen. Come on. All we need you to do is just stick in 6th. That's what we're looking for. And we really need Shen to score some more points, to be honest. I think we're okay though. I think we're... What are they doing? Okay, they're all kind of pushing the car like crazy. Well, they're backing up and pushing. Okay, just nurse the car home there. Lau, yeah, he's got people right behind him now. Let's just try and lose them a little bit. But that's only going to hold them off for a little bit, but it's something. No, 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 no. I don't think anybody is going to come in, so I don't think it's worth it. I mean, plus we can't come in and push the car, so I think we're just going to stay. Unless everybody starts diving in the pits or something, then I think we're just going to stick as we are, because I think everyone's just going to stay on these inters. With 2 laps to go, it's not worth it. It's just simply not worth it. I think we have to start pushing Shen as well now. I don't think we've got any choice in the matter. Got to try and gain some points. He's okay. Yeah, we're going to start pushing now. We're going to start pushing it. And to be honest, we're going to risk it here as well and just go for it. Try and hold them off. There are no actual reliability issues just yet, but as I say, oh wow, you've got like no tyres. They're about to go off the cliff and completely die. Oh, bit of a locker. That's good. You got past one, Shen. Well done. Lau is doing well. That is good. Come on, Shen. Okay, how's Lau? Yeah, he's fine till the end. I think we'll just hit the boost. We'll get back to Shen because she's the one we really need to get some points here. Come on. Go. Ah, no. Come on. Yes, it's time. Oh, come on. I thought we had him then. Come on, he's got no tyres. You son of a... Ah, that was so close. That was so close, man. That was a photo finish. That was not that time. Ah, still, that was good. Right, there we go. 6th and 13th. That was pretty good. That was a shame about Shen. She just missed that. Look at that, like 37 thousandths of a second, or 300, something like that. That was so close, man. That was just so close. Maybe if I hit that boost just a touch early, that might have done it because he had literally no tyres left. Should kind of have fallen off the track, to be honest, but there we go. And, oh, damn, you went down 2 places. That was a shame. Shame we went there and then we'd have gone up 1, but anyway, that's fine. You know, we still scored well, and hopefully the rest of them did. Oh, wow, look, you... Okay, you demoted 2 places as well. I like it. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah, hopefully that'll have helped us climb up the order a little bit. So that's good. Yeah, Orleans didn't do too well, so that'll have closed the gap a little bit there. So that's all good. And, yeah, championship. Lau is climbing up. And Shen... Oh, Shen actually dropped down. Never mind. That's a shame. But Lau's climbed up, so that's good. And there we are, team championship. We are jumped up another one over Magar, so that's good. We are closing in on Orleans. Closed the gap a little bit to them, not much, but a few points have been taken out of them. This is going to be an extremely tough fight to get back, to be honest. With 22 points down, I think we closed the gap by 6 points. It's going to be tough. I think it's going to, if we've got to keep this momentum going, and I think it's going to come down to the last race and those double points, I think. You know, we need to try and fluke a pole or a fast lap or something as well for those few extra points. Because, yeah, that's rough. Yeah, we're not doing well. I think if we're driving around in last, I think we should probably come in, put a set of fresh tyres on and try and get a fast lap or something. That might be a good idea and save the boost up. If we're not going to do very well, then you know, it's extra 2 points that we go for. And that's our best bet. But we're closing the gap. We're not down stone dead last after the first race, so you know, we are pulling it back. But it's going to be a long haul, and it's going to be close to get up there. But we're getting there. Right, so here we go. Stat gains coming in, and there we are. Yeah, they're gaining stats decent enough. That's not too bad. And ooh, we've unlocked, yeah, sweet spot. Well, you know, that's useful for the qualifying, I guess. That wasn't bad. We got 6th as well, so the chairman's happiness has gone up because yeah, he was really down. We hit him up for some money as well, didn't we? So yeah, we've really got to please him. Didn't get any more marketability, but I think we might be maxed out on that. Actually, we'll have to go and have a look at that. But I think we might be maxed out, and we did hit that sponsor target. So we lost a bit of money. We're losing more money because we've got that factory, because that costs us more money now per race. But you know, we've got enough to get to the end of the season. We've built most of our parts as well, so we're okay. I'd like to try and keep 5 million or thereabouts in the bank, just because we need some more factory upgrades. So yeah, that's good though. I like it. Well, there we are. That was another impressive result, especially from Lau. That broken metatarsal really hurt us as well, because that was, you know, that was his performance right down. Whereas actually he's a pretty decent driver. As we know, we used him in the endurance, and to be honest, Shen's not bad either. She's kind of letting us down a little bit then, but she got close to 12th. But she really needs to start getting up to sort of 10th or something, and really, you know, adding some extra points in. But Lau's nailing it anyway. That was a good one for us. That rain helped out. And yeah, we're closing the gap, but this is going to be a long, hard fight. With still 6 races to go, and yeah, it's all to play for. We could still lose it, but I think we're okay now. It's looking a lot better anyway. It was looking very shaky couple of races ago, but we seem to have pulled it back in the last couple of races, so that's good. So right, I think this is where I'm going to call it and end the episode. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up, comment with your thoughts down below, subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.